Hello everyone! I hope you're all having a good Wednesday today. I hope you've had a good week so far since I missed Monday, unfortunately, due to being under the weather, shall we say. I hope you all have had a good week. Hope you've been having a good year so far. We're back with Silksong. We're going to try to continue on with our wishes here on our route to Act 3. Because, oh boy, Broodmother was an entire thing last time, as you can hear. That was me after last stream because I couldn't beat this boss. Just but I did get a couple of tips last time that maybe I should switch up my my crest. Let's see, the heavy arcing slashes, reap additional silk. Stalk prey, attack with lethal strike. So Hunter could be the way to go here. Wanderer. I haven't really upgraded these other ones, but Wanderer Beast I could potentially see working here. There maybe not this one I've heard referenced on very rare occasions, so it may or may not be one of the more popular ones. It may be less popular than the others. But I think we might at least actually give this a go. I've got a couple of memory lockets. We can get a couple of slots set up here. Once I get my tools in place. I'm out of most of them, but that's made to pierce tough shells, but which is not going to be the case here. But it's a tool that I can use. Let's see, that is a yellow. Those are both yellows. Okay. Which I'm not sure there's gonna be one that will help me out much there. Yeah, like the dice maybe. Maybe I'll open one up just to put the dice in case of just for a little extra insurance there. Let's see how this goes. I'm not expecting much on first attempt, but... It's got a much shorter reach, I think, but we might get... Oh! That's a very different, movement there. Hold up. Oh, we got stuff for one of our quests, apparently, so there's that. Ow. That was not what I was expecting in that moment. Ow. And there's... our main challenge here. Oh. And see, this is why I was like, oh, maybe I'll take the, dice There. Oh, this is a problem. And oh. Ow. That's a problem. Ow. That hurt a lot. Yeah. That was a pretty good first attempt, I think, though. I just... Whew. Things were actually going pretty okay, I thought. So we'll keep going with this for right now, and hopefully I'll remember to change it out later. That is not the attack I meant to do there. Oh, it's definitely a bad spot to be stuck in with Broodmother, for sure. Oh, that is not how that was supposed to go. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Uh-oh. And yeah, that got us stuck. But yeah, that was the last couple attempts have been going pretty interesting with Beast with the Beast crest. I haven't really given it much use if that wasn't apparent from earlier. But we are getting our stuff for that one quest, apparently, so I guess we're still making progress regardless. Oh, I walked right into that. Thankfully, the dice saved me. Ow. What act you're in? I'm in Act 2 right now. That was not the spot I wanted to be in. There we go. Recently beat Widow? Nice! I think I see part of the ow. That was my silly choice to heal right there. You did the speedrun thing that skipped Sister Splinter, not fighting it. Ah. It was a little challenging fighting that boss. I can't fully blame you there. Get used to that. The curve of that thing there. There we are. done first attempt, didn't even go back for the cocoon. Oof. Okay, we definitely got the maximum of the... That was a combo. Okay. Got maximum of the shredded, so at least that... At least we got some progress towards that particular quest, even if things are going a little rough with the actual boss attempt here. And I ran right into that instead of pogoing. That was oof. At least Widow took only 3 or 4 attempts. Treat her like Grim and she's easy to remember. Have you got the scorched meat? I don't think I do. Yeah, I've got the shredded, but I'm not sure where to, the seared. I'm not exactly sure where to find the seared, or how to obtain it. But, right now we're working on, the grand hunt at the moment, so... First attempt today, I should say, went fairly well on this. Hopefully we can replicate it. Uh-oh. That's not a good start to it, though. Yes, that much I do know, Doomed. Hi, by the way. Hope you're doing well. I just wasn't sure which tool applied, you know, to certain situations. I had a feeling she was gonna just turn right around for that. Ow. Oh, that's not what I was expecting that to be. Oh, how did I avoid that? I have no idea. I'm not going to complain, but I have no idea how I avoided that. 3 times on that one. Okay. And I ran right into that because I got greedy. I dodged at the wrong time. That's all I gotta say there. Ow. Okay. Oh, that was not what that was. I thought that was another one of the little, babies, essentially. This is one of the first times I'm really using the Beast Crest, so it's taking some adjustment for me, but I'm enjoying it for this purpose here. It's definitely helping me out here. And we got it! Oh my gosh. How long did that take us last time? That was like at least a couple hours. Whew. And we're definitely healing, or well, That was habit there. I can just heal by going to the bench. That was probably a waste of silk there, but hey, we got Broodmother. You gotta play it aggressive or you can't even heal. Yeah. Okay, so we need to turn that into Songclave, but let's see, skewered organ and seared organ. I think you mentioned there was like the... Okay, it's long pin, flint slate, and the drill? Long pin. Was that something I already... Okay, so that would skewer. If I'd have used that, I probably could have been done by now. Yeah, the I got the stuff that was shredded via this game's equivalent of the screw attack from Metroid. The best defense is offense, the crest. Yeah, apparently. Let's see. What was the other one? The other one was flint slate. Do I even have that? I don't remember using it, so that's why I'm like, wait. No, I don't. So we might be waiting on that for a bit unless we go track it down. I assume it's a tool, yeah. That I would... Yeah. Have to go track down somewhere. We'll figure it out. Does it need flint slate? For the... How does one then get the, Does one get the seared in that case? Was there a mention of... Yeah, you mentioned you need to kill things with flint slate to get seared meat. Am I just missing it here somewhere, or... And Doomed mentioned long pin, flint slate, and the drill as the 3 things needed. Yeah. So both of you are on the same page with that. Both of you mentioned that you need the flint slate. Or that I'm going to need the flint slate. Anyway. While that's all getting sorted out, I'm going to make my way down to the Bell Station and then probably over to Songclave. That is not the way that was supposed to go. That was quite genuinely not the direction it was supposed to go. Okay, we got skewered here. Somewhere down there. There it is. Or other sources of heat. Hey, Austie! It's going. We just beat Broodmother. I switched over to the Beast Crest, and, it was, what, 3 or 4 tries at that point? Let's try and get some of the... Go to deep docks and push enemies into magma blocks from Minecraft? Willingly using Beast Crest, so sorry for your loss. See, this is why I was like, oh, I seem to understand it's not popular. Also, what was When was this here? Hello? Oh. What is down here? Ah, Weaver effigy. Okay. Ah. I thought I could make it across that. Really? Come on. There we are. Okay, is there something actually worthwhile down here? Maybe? Aha! We have some stuff for my tools. That's helpful. Anything up there? No, just clearing out the ceiling there. I don't remember being down here before. At all. Okay, that's just a kind of a decoration there. I should probably go back to the bench at some point here. But I want to... It's the little thief guy. Ah. That is... Okay, we're going back to the bench real quick just because I don't like this pogo. Can I make it back to the bench from here? I probably can't. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Okay. First time beast grass pogo was used. Hey. It got us the shredded meat at least, so. Okay, well that's not helpful to us right there. So yes, oh, this is the problem. Okay. Yeah, that didn't do much for us healing-wise, but still. And now that's open. Yay. Thankfully, we can make it back to the bench from here, I think. Oh, hi. Ow! We're going into the other room where he's not going to follow us. Real quick. I probably went past where I needed to go, and that's half my issue. Okay, this is the down below. Save quits exist. Yeah, they do. We're just gonna steer clear of this guy to the right. I'm not sure why I didn't see the bench. Did I just not go far enough left? Just not meaning to get involved in that fight. Nope, I missed. Didn't miss that time. Okay. This way we should be able to make it to the... Nope. I avoided this door because the guy was right there. That's why I got turned around. All right. So now that we're here, finally, after getting lost, even though we shouldn't have gotten lost. See, to the Grand Bellway. Some people use that pogo like a damn saw blade against bosses. It's like crazy how they use that abomination of a pogo without losing their minds. It takes some adjustment. It does take some adjustment. So far, I do not think it's that bad? Question mark? But it's definitely an adjustment. I wouldn't use it for platforming, but I can see it being useful for fighting. But the heal is atrocious. That's the problem, I think, with that I have with this crest. That's where I run into personal issues with that crest. Okay. You deposited Brood Mother's Eye. So I think the definitive answer to the question in the title is Wailing On instead of just Wailing. Try pressing V? Question, which button is V on a controller? Okay, I think I did talk to Jubilana before, after bringing back here. Big bosses when you bring out Architect's Crest, Paula Pouch, Shawblade, Scutters, Cogflies, and Clawmere. Okay, there's a hunk of craft. Right! I found craft metal last time. I could probably go talk to the Forge Sister. Oh, so it's the button that exists that I don't really use much. It's the, on my controller, it's, press the right stick. Beast Crest Taunt is different to all others. Ah, yeah, it did look different. Equip Chakra's rings and then taunt? Okay, I'll take a look at that, real quick. We're not gonna be spending all day, doing stuff, but let's see. Okay, I need to not be Beast Crest on that, clearly. Okay. Go back to Reaper, since that's usually my, that seems to be my, standard at the moment. Okay. Need to replenish the rings. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll do some work on that on the way down to let's see. Deep docks, right. Deep docks for both the seared and the I'm gonna go see the Forge Sister. It should just be benching? No, I mean, if I'm out of materials, aside from breaking that, which I don't want to do. I'm going to Forge Sister just because I have some craft metal, and I think I might be able to get something. So we're not going there specifically to do the ring thing. It's just to because there's stuff down there I can use anyway. Now what I didn't do was equip my one protection against flame, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't think that's what I needed to do to get the seared meat. I didn't think it was gonna work, but it was still funny. Okay. So. The vicious stabbing trap. We can build it. Disturbs us these... Okay, so, caltrops, I think is what these are called? They call them sting shards here, but, it sounds like, it sounds like and looks like a, caltrop to me. Alright. Sit down here real quick. Lethal trap formed of tightly bound blades. Once placed, the trap will pierce enemies that come into contact. So, yeah. Basically. Or just hornet two things. So we're going to... Let's see... That is the... Yeah, that is the protective bell. We're gonna go ahead and put that in place. The floaty thing she sets up. It's been a while since I've been to this portion of the map. Please forgive if I get a little turned around. There should be one, as in there isn't one, and you think there should be, or there's one that's out there that I just haven't found yet. Just for clarification's sake, that's all. Okay. I probably should have used the one tool, but oh well. Let's see. Okay, so like one of like this spot here would be one of the ones where things could cook, in theory. Or not. Alright. If they fell onto magma, so it does it count there, or because it looks like they would need to die to it. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Ow. That is not how that was supposed to go. They're probably gonna die to my needle, but still. Yeah. Just because I took too many hits to get there. Yeah, and they just die in one hit. That's not gonna count. I'll get the swing of it eventually here. Those hoppers can't die to magma. I didn't think so. That's why I didn't hit it. I was pretty sure it was going to be the case that they wouldn't die to that. Oh, welcome Shadowjack. I hope you're doing well. We're just out and about getting some wishes done before we eventually make it to Act 3. We are currently still in Act 2. Right. I replaced the rings with the, or replaced the long pin with the rings. I should probably do the other way around real quick here. Or at least equip this there. So then if nothing else, I can get the, oop. I can get the, skewered meat one. Ow. Just one more ring and you could greet Chakra as she does you. I'm going to wager that that these guys also do not die to magma, but because they stay stuck to this, I assume. You can't push them off, so yeah. Ow. That's just fun to do. I'm not expecting anything to happen from that other than just fun. Dang, I missed. And that was not how that was supposed to go, but it wound up working that way anyway. Unfortunately, the slugs don't have friendly fire on. No! Ah. Eventually, I will be able to get the rest of the rings in place. Don't worry. That one getting used, things will work out okay. Ow. Ow. That was an extra ouch. That is not good. Okay. Into this room because... Oh, hi. I didn't realize you guys were doing a thing in here. I'm sorry to interrupt your private moment. Hey, Carson, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Oh, you were just snapping. Okay. Is this your first save file? Yes, it is. So I haven't, I've only gotten as far as Act 2, so anything that has to do with Act 3 is gonna be kind of a spoiler for me, just as a heads up. That is not how I wanted that to go. There we go. Okay, this side. What we got going on down here? Oh, it's back to the forge. Okay. Hmm? Ah, simple key. Okay. Which I do not have at the moment. You completed Hunter's Journal for small and fiery cousin. Let's see. Okay, we have the rings to do the taunt now that was mentioned. We're gonna step into a slightly better lit spot here. What does it look like? Nice. Yeah, no keys at the moment. I'll get to them eventually. We managed to beat up Broodmother, thankfully, earlier this stream after spending hours on it last time. Oof. That was a beast, you might say, since I had to switch to Beast Crest for it. Okay. I don't think we need to switch out much at the moment. I did sit down, so things should be respawned. So right now we're for those who just got here, we're working on the Brood Feast quest at the moment, trying to get that taken care of. I've got a couple of... I got all of the shredded organ just during my attempts on Brood Mother earlier this stream. I can probably get more of the skewered. I'm trying to figure out how to make seared organ work without going to get a particular tool, but I might need the... Can you see the gadgets again? Sure. Hold on. Start from the bottom. Tried to go slowly there. See you for a bit? Alright, see you in a little bit. Take care. Scroll back down for a moment there. You do need to either fart around in magma land or find a tool for the seared. Yeah, and it's kind of tricky trying to get the magma to work, so we might need to go find the tool. And I'm not sure which tool I'm looking for and all. Well, when I'm saying I'm not sure which tool, the name got dropped for me earlier, but I don't know where it is. So yeah, it's either us messing around here, grinding here, or it's us going to do map exploration, which I want to do anyway. So, at some point. Because there's definitely some corners where I haven't been. Trying to be relatively slow going around this. Definitely some areas of map that have yet to be explored here. Oh, welcome back. Mr. Tool and Memoriam can get seared organs from... Oh, okay. I can backtrack to Memoriam. Maybe. You were gone for a whole not even 2 minutes. It was a very quick BRB. You remember it's decently hidden. Oh, that might be one of the quicker routes to do this. Especially since I can hop onto the Bellway and head up to the via that and the Ventrica. Are you heading out, Shadowjack? I hope you take care. It's nice meeting you. Oh, and then I fell right into the lava because I got distracted. For those who have never been here before, this is something that happens. I read chat and then I fall. Back to the Grand Bellway with us. And I think... Okay, there isn't a bench nearby there, so we're gonna take this one. That'll replenish our tools somewhat. To Memoriam! I assume there's a wall that's breakable that I missed somewhere in here. And that's where the thing would be. the room directly to your right. Okay. Oh, I don't remember being in here. What the heck? I might have been, but I don't remember being in here. All the way to the right in here should be it. How did I not? Okay. Materium. That... Further right than this? Oh, I think I see. Breakable wall. So I wasn't wrong. It was a breakable wall. Do I have to beat something up? Why is there a door? Yep, I do have to beat something up. Ow. Okay, don't hit those. We're learning that, like, in the middle of everything. Do not hit those. Also, they just electric shock themselves. Ow. And I'm dead. Yeah, I had a feeling it was arena as well. As soon as I saw the door that could shut, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a fight. Okay. Okay, we know where we're going at least. I probably don't strictly need to do that, that silk, maneuver there, but still. Okay. Ow. That hurt. That was not how that was supposed to go. That was a very quick one. It just was very unexpected. These guys have friendly fire enabled. They sure did. Volt vessels. Okay, let me read this. Convertible orbs containing electricity can be thrown as a bola for an explosive discharge or staked as a spear to release a column of energy. Huh. So yeah, electric shock. We'll see if that transforms tools while resting at a bench. Okay, we're heading back, and then we'll examine it. Make the maggots pay. I mean, ow. And then I ran right into that because I was like, oh, I'm happy I made it through. La 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 la. Okay. To the bench. Oh, right. Okay, that's the bola form, and then this is the stake. So... Hey, Crystal Metagross, hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's see how this sets up. Hold up. Aha! Neat. Okay. We're not using that right this second. Throw it into maggot water. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if that's gonna do something, but it'll sure be satisfying. Now you can fry, yeah. So let's see. Where do I want to try this out? The infamous imaginary technique, hollow purple. I mean, if I see a purple glow that's not expected, I'm not gonna stand in it. Okay, we'll give it. Let's see. Okay, there is a bench right next to the thing in Biowater. At least I can switch between stuff, is my concern there. Okay. Oh, I switched back to the one weapon, didn't I? One tool. Yeah, I did. Okay. We're gonna test this out, just because. Alright? That is not how that was supposed to go. I clicked the wrong button, that's why. Aha! Now, I don't know if that specifically does this because of maggot water, or if it's just water that would do this, because it does make sense that electricity spreads. It just does that in water. Sorry, I get distracted for a moment because I think there was a cat at my at the office door, as it were. I'm like, wait, why is the door about to open? My cats are too smart for their own good sometimes. They know how to open some doors. Okay, we're switching back to that for a moment, but the electricity one, that seems like a good play. Okay. It's just that Ooh, I have an idea. This may or may not work. But I have an idea. We're gonna switch back to the electric in a minute here. Where Greymoor to Bellheart. There we go. That's where the Shellwood station is. Okay, so we're gonna go to Bellheart and then we're gonna go into Shellwood. I keep switching back and forth between tools and it's not the most useful for this particular task. These guys. Just a reminder. Okay, it's up from there. Now, will that actually do something for me here? Maybe not. Okay. It was worth a shot. Ow. I thought with these guys, being able to respawn, it might make things a little more, a little easier to farm there. The organs sink. Okay. It was a thought. It didn't work out, but it was a thought. Yeah, that's an empty board. Okay. We replenish things slightly. Okay. Probably... because we got the Volt Vessels, let's go ahead and, where are there, like, a bunch of enemies that I can beat up fairly easily? But there's, like, a lot of them to make this simpler. I want to say either Bone Bottom or the Marrow. Well, you know, the Marrow in general, because Bone Bottom's the town. But... just trying to make this a semi-quick stage of farming. That is not the button I meant to hit. Yeah, we got one thing there. If I can get a bunch of... Man. This also gets me the metal pieces for replacing them. Ah, so it was you who jump scared me, dude. Dude checking on my drink level. Oh, they despawned. I was being silly. Okay, this is probably not the most efficient way of doing this, but that's not the way that was supposed to go again. But at least self-replenishes the pieces for the... I'm out of them. I'm out of the Volt things. Ow. At least I can replace them. I missed! How dare I miss? That's nobody's fault but my own. And I'm out of the pieces again. Okay. It was a plan, but it wasn't a particularly solid one, it seems like. Okay, you might have shard bundles you can use. I think there's only one that I have, and I don't want to break it. I don't want to break it, it's too cute. I think the answer then is going to be... I think I can get shell, or I think I can get shard bundles still here. Ow. No, I can get a simple key, though. Crud. I turned around 2 seconds ago and already napping. Again. Let's see. Okay, I can get at least one here. I don't know if it's gonna be gone. No, it's just gonna... It will replenish. Okay. This will get us in a better position for, doing what I was trying to do. And while we're here, since it's a lot easier to, since it's relatively nearby. Oh, okay. I didn't even need to hit the summon for you. That's not what I meant to do. There you go. Because Chakra was right there. Pashanka. Let's see. Because I need to get some skewered as well there. We'll go ahead and replenish that as well. Yeah, now it makes a little more sense that the Bell Beast is napping. Okay. I probably have chosen not the most efficient spot to farm, but it's something. Oh, and you can do it diagonally too. Nice. Okay. Well, they were off screen. That's probably the problem there. I may have just slightly missed as well. Oh, did it just charge right through and then, man. Even hit them while they're stuck in the ground to move them? That's nice to know. Okay, how many more do I need? This is gonna be repetitive, unfortunately, but... Oh, we're about halfway there. It shouldn't be too bad. I missed. You know, we're just gonna take that for pieces there. Those guys would be a pain in the butt to hit, I think. Ow. I can't, maybe I can taunt all of them. Not taunt, but aggro. That's the word I was going for. Okay, that is something possible, but I don't think I have the pieces for the tool at the moment. That would save me a use or two of the tool, at least. I got one. Missed. Those things eat the shards, unfortunately, yeah. Didn't quite do enough damage there. There's still progress being made, however. I think I would never learn to cook if this was required for every piece of seared meat, though. Uh-oh. I went exactly the wrong way here. There we are. At least, again, they kind of replenish themselves a little bit. And, yeah, okay. That's the downside here, is that it's 3 hits with the needle, but 4 hits if I try to. Oh. Missed. Unfortunate. Okay, we're just gonna take the shards from that one. Oh, nope, you walked right into it. Still counted. So, just one more, I think, for the seared, at least, and then we can focus on skewer, which is going to be its own can of worms there, you know. Ha! Bug puns. Okay. We can unequip the one now. Let's see. Go ahead and replenish our cog flies. Probably don't need this now that we're done with the searing of things. Get our poison back. That may actually be a downside to the for the skewering task, but we'll see. That is not what that was supposed to be there. Yeah, it's just gonna beat that up all the way over there. Yeah, I used the wrong tool. No, okay. That still worked out. It beat up something else for me. Thank you, Cogfly. Okay, so I need to remember the long pin is down, not up. Other way. And that was just... okay. I missed. I keep missing. Yeah, okay. Right over him. So the downside to this particular quest is that it's a little on the repetitive side, but then I wasn't quite expecting to get through Broodmother that quickly today. Almost done. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. Just got to do it 5 more times on the skewer. Should only be a couple more repetitions, if that. If I'd have thought we'd be spending a good chunk of today on this, I would have probably done this bit off stream, but... we're gonna do a couple rotations here where it's just grabbing shards, because, yeah. As mentioned, these things eat the, eat shards. They just gobble them right up. It's a very high iron diet. Wrong way. Yeah, those just got destroyed by falling into the spikes, I think. Now, a question that I've had for at least a couple of streams now, I don't remember if this is something that is supposed to open, if it opened before and now it's shut, if it's something I even need to worry about at some point. Gonna replenish our stuff here. It's just decoration? Ah, okay. That would make sense. See, that type of decoration just kind of leads me to... to thinking like, oh, this is something I can interact with, you know? I just completely didn't think about that. Get down here. And how many more do I have? I just need one more. How many more do I have of, I have 7 pins. Okay. Oops. We're not aiming for this one. That's just gonna be a pain. We're gonna go for this guy. Uh-oh. And that did not work out the way I wanted it. Wanted it to. Oh well. That goes right over him. That was just not gonna work out there. Okay, we're gonna head back to this room, I think, because I can actually reliably hit these guys usually. There. Now we're done. Okay. I don't usually use that, so we're going to switch that in. Yippee! Indeed! If there's one thing I should probably add to a soundboard at some point, it's just like, yippee! Yeah. Okay, where do I need to go with this again? Return to Huntress with the organs. Okay, so going to the map. Where was Huntress again? I think up in... Was she in Putrefied Ducts? Was that where that pin was? Go figure. I don't remember why I put certain things, put pins on certain things after a few days. Yes, she's there. No, that's not where that pin is. Ah. Okay. The lower left bench. Ah. Well, at least I'll be heading in that general direction. Right. Now I remember. She's in that one area that you, she's in that one room, basically. At least this guy's stuck behind the... Ow. Behind the wall. No. Or he was. Alright. I didn't think there was going to be an area I disliked more than Biowater as far as enemies went, but... And surroundings, but I think I found it, though. Further down. There we are. Biowater 2. If Biowater is so great, why isn't there a Biowater 2? You have them, spider. The smell is upon you, all those organs, rich prepared for feasting. You've done well, spider. Upon these fine meats, my children will gorge and grow. And better the organs of others than they feed upon your own, yes? One should not be surprised for the spider to perceive the truth of my requests.
Benny Frank.
A child of one like you, many times I've seen it similar. They will be born hungry with sharp tooth and claw. In their birth craze, your own meat would delight as much as another bug's. This feast is distraction in hopes to save your shell. Is that shameful? A mother who would not sacrifice herself for her children to grow strong. Is it wrong to want, to witness their first flight, their first hunt, to see them kill and grow? Your choice is your own, tall mother. You won't be judged by me. I've seen enough sacrifice. I've no love for the act. We have Long Claw, which is... What does this do? Increases the range of needle attacks. Aha! That falls under the blue, so that would either replace my injector band or my polyp pouch at that moment, so... You know, we're not at super huge need for poison right now, I don't think. Ooh, that's some reach. Okay. We're gonna make our way back up to this other bench. Perhaps. Or actually, it might make more sense to just continue on from this one. To go towards the marking there. I don't remember what was in this direction, honestly. Aside from these guys, of course these guys are here. Oops. Nope. Because they're always here. Ow. Okay, well, we're going to de-aggro that guy real quick. Ow. Ow. Yeah, of course. I figured out last time how to get around that guy without taking 11 million hits, but at this point I don't remember. And here's Jaws, essentially, the Nope. That was not how I was expecting that particular moment to go. Ow. Thank you. Thank you, Dice. Very cool. Okay. Thank goodness we beat him up. We're not looking too good on health, but hopefully we get past this guy real quick. Dang it, I missed. Whew. All right. So, I'm trying to remember at this point what's over here because we spent so much dang time on, yeah, we took 2 hits from that, but I do not like that wombo combo. That's the thing that gets me about this area, is just getting that wombo combo. Oh, right, that was an area where I couldn't jump up before, I think. I could be mistaken. No, I'm going past it. Alright. Going past where that marker was. Yeah, this was the thing I thought I marked. Apparently not. Also, why does that thing... Something looked awfully shiny up there. I don't know if it's intentionally so, or it might be. Hold up. No? Oh, okay. At least we got materials out of it, I suppose. Eventually they sink. But we got some materials out of it. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. I forgot I needed to do that to get across here. We're just gonna... Ow. I was hopeful. I was hopeful I could just sneak by. I could not sneak by, unfortunately. Okay. Well, the good news is we should be able to retrieve that without using one of our silk eaters. You can sit in the clear water to clear it, but clean water to clear it, but you might have been cooked anyway. Yeah. I think I was kind of cooked at that moment. One way or another. There are reasons why I don't like the enemies in this area. Okay, we made it past them. I am not retrieving those pieces. I don't care. Ow. I did not react to that quickly enough. Oh. Ow. Yeah, that came closer than I was expecting it to as well. Just in case anybody was a little nervous about the results there. Ow. Come on, man. Okay. Now to try to remember what on earth was I doing before that I wound up marking that one spot. I think I was going up into these areas up here. But I have to take the higher route as it is. I think I need to get up here somehow, and this guy is going to make it a fun challenge. Fun being in quotation marks. Except apparently I could just aggro him in there, and yeah. Okay, so we're now up in this upper area again. All right. And I was way too close to that anyway. Ow. Thank you, cog flies. And I ran right into that. That was my doing entirely. Okay. Ow, 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 and I let that go way too long. Oops. So I'll ask the folks who have completed or at least gone through more of this area than I have. Am I barking up the right tree here? Am I going the correct direction more or less to try and get over there, or am I just the closer, well, either of these markings. There's the one with the line down the middle, which is an older one, and then there's that more curled shell to the right. Like, is there anything I should even bother with at this moment in that direction? Dang it. I completely messed up that pogo. Really? And I fell into that. Ow. Well, I've got a problem. There we are. Don't believe it leads there, but it's important enough you might as well go that way. I'm heading back to the bench just so I don't lose my stuff. Hopefully. I'm trying to remember, is there a way I can go around from the other bench to get to that spot? Because I just did it last stream, but it's been a few days. To say the least. It's important enough that you might as well go that way. Ow. Okay, that's a problem. Not quite enough to heal again yet. Alright. Okay. Oh, he did the 180. I do not like when they do that 180 at all. Okay, follow me! It's a fun tunnel! A funnel, you might say. Okay. We are now going to make it back up there. Somehow. Okay, we don't need to use that. Use the silk there. That's good to know. Alright. I want this guy taken care of. Thank you, Cogflies. I don't care if I just spent a whole bunch of shards for that. Really? Oh, because the Cogflies hit the thing a moment ago. Okay. And yeah, okay, this is not great. Alrighty. Okay. I don't want to do this. I had 3 whole rosaries. I should have been keeping better track. But we got our silk back, so... Okay. Now... Okay, so there's nothing to go that way. Something important up there that was mentioned. Either I already got it, or am I missing something very important here? Do I need to completely redo this now for no reason? Because I completely fell down there? I probably have to redo that. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I don't have to do a major backtrack there. That was probably pointless, that particular... Did you meet the flea guy? Sorry you weren't looking. There was no longer a flea guy there. Trying to remember how... Let's see. What is over here again? Was there something I needed there? You're bad. Oh, okay. I don't think I went all the way over here, though. So this is Wreath of Purity. Fragile band woven of reed and leaf crafted to repel muck maggots. If broken, the wreath will be repaired while resting at a bench. Okay. So that's a thing. Anything else over here? I don't think so. A 10 or so hit shield from acid. Ah. Well, it was still worthwhile going up there again. I'll say that. If it's a boss, you still take damage, just no debuff. Ah. Okay. So now I suppose the question is, how do I get there then? Oop. To that one area that I was asking about, that I have pinned. Ow. Do I? Do I even get there? The world may never know. Do I somehow drop in from above? Heck if I know. The yellow one, yeah, but also the one farther right than that. I'm not sure what's going on with either of those. Or if there's anything even important. Ow. Ouch. The one time that enemy is useful. Well, more than one time it's been useful, but still. But yeah, the one that's closer, I have no idea how to get there. If there's something there. And there's like an area that looks like one can go up above that. You've been to the whole map. Most right brown one you need a double jump for. Okay, because I've been trying to... You need something else for. Okay. So the one in between is nothing. The one in between is nothing then. The one in the void is nothing. Gotcha. Okay. I'll need something else to get over here. So we'll leave that marked then. I have no idea what I'm looking for to get over there, so... We're just gonna... step out of this area since I'm not a fan of it. Get to the Grand Bellway. I much prefer the Grand Bellway. I like being able to get places. It may be a bit... Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright. So, can my map please... There we go. Let's see. There's an area in Biowater where I haven't gone there yet. I know I just talked about Putrid Ducts and how much I disliked it, but Biowater also has that there. There's something that goes up here. When I said map exploration, I meant it. There's something here. Near Pilgrim's Rest. There's that door that I need a simple key for. I think I might have enough rosaries for it if I break a couple of necklaces from doing quests. There's this whole thing in Underworks over here. There's something potentially here in High Halls, or this door here. This little notch. But since I'm not quite sure where to head at this point, because we've got the two main quests that I had still on the board taken care of. We could also try to start up Act 3. We've got a good hour left on stream. I leave it up to you guys if you've got input. Can go mass collecting, tool collecting, spool collection, or can beeline it to Act 3, but if you're going for 100%, Would advise not to. Hey, God of the Beans, how's it going? Hope you've been having a good year good 2026 so far. There we go. A good year so far technically includes anything up to this day last year. And hey, Toast, how's it going? But yeah, tool collecting might be an idea. You know, get the toolbox filled up a bit. I'll go ahead and unmark these things real quick for less confusion, potentially. Got worse, but it's starting to get better, you think? Well, at least it's starting to get better. Red, blue, or yellow? Let me take a look at my tool list here. Let's see. I do like my red tools. Blue tools are quite useful. Yellow, unless there's like an absolute like must-have yellow tool. Still at this point, I think we'll deprioritize that one. So I think either red or blue, dealer's choice on that one. Your good work, Mom came and got you food mid chicken wrap. Nice. How y'all been hanging in there? Why is it always red versus blue? It's the classic showdown. It is the classic showdown. Even before you take into consideration attack versus support pieces here, you know? Now you got a pork chop and rice. Nice. There's a quest in Sinner's Road for one. Okay. Guide my hands. Guide my hands towards the, where I need to pick up the quest. On the little nub to the right of the hanging boxes, so that. Okay. That's gonna be a time and a half getting there, but I think we can manage it. Well, we do have the shortcut here. Technically. Shortcut, quote unquote. But that would be the Greymore Station, I think would be the best way to do that. Okay. To Greymore and to Sinner's Road. Yeah. I'm just grabbing rosaries and shards from these guys while we're right here. Don't mind me. Oh, I ran into him. Okay. Neum. Sit here because why not? Oh, right, we haven't checked in on New in a while, now that I'm thinking of it, since we were, like, right here. see. Yeah, this way. Yeah, here we are. I'm loath to call any doggo not the goodest boy, but, you know, these guys might qualify. For that particular dishonor. Okay. Ow. Hold on. Get those guys off my butt while I'm doing this. Up from here, I'm sure. Ow. This is a problem. And then I jumped right into that hit, which was even more of a problem. De-aggro those guys. Because I just want to do this relatively quickly. Ow. Okay. Oh dear? Oh dear, what? What am I missing? That's more missing tools than you thought. Oh dear. That's an oh dear indeed. Ow. Dang it. Well, this is a problem. Try not to fail my, jumps. Okay. We have not spoken to you before.
Just call them.
Oi, why'd you come in here? All tread muck. With that nasty looking poker by your side. Eh?
Oh, man, I know.
Yeah, why are you coming in here? We ain't done nothing wrong. We ain't all twisted like them roach keepers. She's come to kill us, Benjamin. Sblimming end for us, old mate.
Has been?
I mean you no harm, good bugs. I cut down only those who bar my path. That's so. Well, them keepers outside ain't inclined to let strangers pass by, so you be making good use of your poker there, missy.
Nesvia?
The roaches outside, why are they kept in pens? They seem a dangerous creature to cage or tame.
Oh,
Us more bugs gotta eat, don't we? They're wild, fast breeders, them muck roaches. Hard shells and tough meat, if you can even crack 'em open. But options ain't plentiful, so we ain't choosy. Ain't so bad to eat once you're used to it. The guts is the best bit, but them's the choice cut, and we ain't had it for ages now. Life is tough, all right. Benjamin's here, wasting before us. Benjamin here is wasting away before us, poor wretch. Tugs of your emotions, missy? How about you put that poker to good use? Go poach some of them roaches and get us some tasty guts. There'd be fair trade waiting for you. My brain was like 5 words ahead, so I saw poach and roach, and my mind applied that to poker for some reason. Ugh.
Motera.
Ah, I reckon you don't know how much trouble you promised yourself just now, Missy. Ah, well, best you get used to it. Or best you get to it. Muck roaches are everywhere along these old roads. Just find a few and pluck their guts out. Easy as sin. See. More missing tools than you thought. 11 red, 10 blue, one of them is Act 3, and 7 yellow. Oof. He's telling you to hunt him down, so close enough. Yeah. We're probably gonna die before that point, unless we get across to that, bench over there. Without getting hit. Which we might be able to manage. It doesn't seem like a super safe bet, but, okay. And of course, there's this, attraction here. There we are. Okay. You don't know how long you want this to drag on, but can prioritize the good ones if you want until you change your mind? Well... not take a million streams if you know it. Yeah, eventually, like, later, I'm probably going to do some tool, cleanup, as it were. Potentially off stream just to make sure it doesn't take a million streams, but since we're here and I didn't want to call stream early, you know, because we got through, Broodmother much quicker than I was expecting today. If we get this one taken care of, actually, how many do I need for this thing? 10? Okay. The muck roaches. Are those the things that I was calling not very good boyos a moment ago? Heard they're making free DLC for this game coming out this year. You don't know how true it is. It was actually officially announced, I believe. I think it was at the, was it at the Game Awards? That they officially announced they were making, that they were making more, free DLC. Yeah. The day after the Game Awards. I thought it was around that time frame, but of course, you know, time frame and the actual event are two completely different things. Ow. Okay, so yes, it is these things. They could have easily afforded the Game Awards, but they didn't because they're cool and swag. So this should be fairly... This should be a little easier to knock out than the searing and shredding and all that stuff, I think. Because aren't there like 5 of these things on this road here? 4 or 5? I want to say they don't count as big enemies, so if I leave, and they should respawn, right? No, they don't respawn. Okay. Worth a shot. Found out from an artist making an animation yelling at the developers to take their money. Yeah. They've made their bank on this and the original Hollow Knight. It's fair enough that they decide they want to give their fans some free content, you know? Come on. Ow. The auto climb there was what got me. Guess they just really wanted to support him. Yeah. Oh, trust me, you know. Stardew Valley kind of gets me the same way. It's like, take my money for these updates, please. There's so many cases of DLC where it kind of isn't quite worth the price tag. I'm not going to say that a lot of these DLCs aren't, that a lot of the DLCs that come up for this aren't fun. But, you know, there are times when you can definitely say, you know, this one was worth more the money than others. Has there been a new update to Stardew Valley? I mean, I think there's supposed to be another one that's coming in. I don't know if it's... Uh-oh. Oh boy. I went about this in a not great way. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Thank you, dice. Okay, is that the last one? That is not the last one. How many more do I need? I need one more. Okay. He's working on 1.7 but currently patching the Switch 2 edition. Indeed. I thought I'd heard about 1.7 at some point, but I wasn't 100% sure. I was like, I'm either thinking of Stardew Valley or he's working on Haunted Chocolatier, and I'm like, you know, take all the time you need for Chocolatier, but I kind of want that in my hand now. Take my money. There. That should be the last one for this particular quest. I did see the note about most of these being buyable. So I will go check things out in a moment. At least I'm also getting rosaries in the midst of all this. Yes, I know Timothy Chalamet, the enemy. Okay. Ah, someone's carrying a delectable scent. Come deliver us what you promised, Missy.
Oh, no.
That smell, so overwhelming. I ain't never seen so many roach guts at once. Benjamin, me old mate. Get a grip on yourself. Okay, I may have confused these two characters. Oh well. These guts still need cutting and cleaning and stewing. You've a lot of work ahead of you. Fine by me, Krell, if it means such a feast. We'll be eating like they do up in the Citadel soon enough. And what about you, Missy? You'll be joining us for this exquisite meal?
That's fine.
I'm afraid not, sir, as I must keep moving, and I fear the taste of such a delicacy is wasted on me. A very polite way to say, this is not my jam. I was hoping as much. 2 could sing, but 3's too many, huh? Still, maybe this tool is enough for you to remember us by? Pointed weapon of me own making from when I used to wrangle the muck roaches myself. I'll bet you get some good use from it. Tax. Okay.
Sentaso.
It said the Moors used to grow a bounty of fresh food way before that Citadel set us about catching their fallen thread. Sounds right lovely, eh, Missy? Always eating, never troubled by no grumbling belly? You're like a hatchling, Benjamin. So given to fancies. Now, breeding roaches is what keeps us from starving. Dangerous work and not the finest diet, but we ain't complaining. Oh, you're the reason why they're even there in the first place. Thanks a lot. Especially as more and more of them keepers are succumbing to the strange sickness. Only means more meat for us. Okay, while we're right here, catch up on chat real quick. You wish it was Chocolate Game instead, Heike? I'd like to see it too. About Switch 2, I think. So, haven't gotten to Switch 2 yet, because there just isn't anything that sold the console. Yours is sitting on the desk collecting dust, while Pokemon ZA just has something to play on it. Yeah, a lot of indies are arguably better on Steam. See, happy to have it before certain things can happen, though. Yeah, like how electronic prices are probably going to be spiking soon, unfortunately. Let's see, have you done the Silver Bells quest yet? Let me check. Yes. I have done that one, and I think I did that some time ago. In the past, Pokemon would have been enough, but lately not so much. Yeah, some of the more recent Pokemon ones, I can definitely see folks waiting on something a little more enticing. Gonna heal up there for a sec. Keep catching up here. Doom posting about ZA, but ended up liking it, although it has a lot of problems. Yeah, DLC, however, not so much in terms of the in terms of not liking as much. I assume, because that is definitely one of the cases where I could see DLC being argued as like, oh, this is cut content that they just want you to pay more for the game for. That is definitely a situation where I can see that argument. Go ahead and pick up some more rosaries because I'm gonna have to pay for some stuff soon, it seems like. Let's see. Have a Steam Deck to play indies on. I can definitely see that being a useful thing for indies, especially if, if like me, you have a whole backlog of games to play. Let's see. Gen 10 sounds cool from the Terra leak. Hated the DLC, but force yourself to 100% it. Let's see. Grumpy said, Silverbell's quest is mainly luck. Refreshed the Belvane room 4 times and checked every possible place they could spawn and there was nothing? Interesting. I remember it taking a little bit, but it was definitely not that bad, at least in my case. Hold on. Again, beating these guys up for rosaries. And Steam Deck, you can get a dock for Switch, like Switch, and play Steam games on the TV. Now I do like having my Switch. I do need to use the Switch 2 more, however. Let's see. I'm still kind of fiddling around with the whole capture card, because I kind of do plan on playing some games via that eventually. But, yeah. Let's see. So, the mention of tools that one needs to buy. Roughly which direction do I need to head in? Out of curiosity. To which vendor should I, am I still working with Bellhart and such, or... See. Oh, I got an inexpensive one too. It was secondhand. I just need to figure out how I want to set things up on that regard. Basically all of them, not gonna lie. Oh, okay. Okay, so... I assume there's also some needing to purchase of simple keys and whatnot as well. Hello, dude. Dude came to check on my drink again. He's going to refresh my tea. The one in Underworks you needed craft... Underworks you need craft metal for, but the rest are just rosaries? Ah. Okay, this is mostly just dressing up the house. So we don't need to be here, I don't think. Right now. Rosary grind is back on the menu in the near future. Indeed. I do have a few because I've been doing the quests. So this is, if my math is correct, 660. Right here on this heavy rosary necklace, at least. And the one in Songclave, the one in Far Fields. Grindel and Blast of Steps. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit. The one in Hunter's March? There is... I'm sorry, I'm double checking the... Actually head for March? Yeah, that might be an idea. I'm just going... Which way to get there most reliably? Because I see something that looks kind of like a statue right there that I don't remember looking at, but he may be dead and you can get him for free? Probably the way to go would be via deep docks and then across and up. That would be the quote-unquote short way. So which marker should I place for March here? Am I looking for this right here? Or am I going over here? Up from the bench? Okay, so like there. Or here. We'll see. We're gonna make our way there. The room below that. Okay. Only so many rooms, yeah. But yeah, some of this stuff... Uh-oh. Well, the downside is I stepped on that and I have to wait for it to come back down now. Thank you, dude. Dude has brought me fresh tea. Anyway, a lot more of the grindy aspects I'll be taking care of off stream, but because we happen to be on today, you know, we're taking care of it now. I think I already did whatever was right there. Don't ask me why I suddenly missed that guy down there. Okay. Ow. Okay. Yeah, next room. Could have sworn I remembered there being like a breakable wall or something, but... Thank goodness I already have this, this particular, crest equipped, because... where I need to pogo... Aha. I'm noticing the traps now, thankfully. Okay, yeah, he is, he does appear to be gone. Serenade this poor soul for a moment. Room above him has a couple enemies and the other tool he had. Okay, so... as in... just straight up, or am I going to where I marked a moment ago? To the marker I made. Okay. So I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong. Oh, this room again. I remember this. I think I tried to do this before and wound up in a bad situation. Ow, ow. Yeah. And I should have gone to that bench. I should have gone to the bench. Yeah, I think I'd been there before and gotten my butt completely whooped at that point in time as well. Oh good, that did actually get that guy's attention. Ow. I cruised through before and then I... That didn't last long, huh? Come on. There we are. Yeah. So what we're definitely gonna do is we're gonna hit the bench first. So that if we die, we at least don't have the backtrack to do. Because I think we deactivated the trap on this one, yeah? I think this was one of the ones that had the trap on it. Okay. So. Good news, I have backup the same way that they have backup. Ow. Ow. And immediately died again because I got pinned in the corner. Because I didn't play it right, but at least I saved a lot closer. Okay. Ow. I should have dodged under him. Ow. Okay, big guy's down. Whew. Okay. See, we're saying about getting things for free. It took a few deaths, but Get back here. How dare you go rolling off? Curve claw. Arched sharp bone used by hunters to take down flying prey. That'll be potentially very useful. Potentially. Okay, so. Did you find molted sky? That's not ringing a bell. Ha, bell. Silksong. He's to the left of where you are. You mean that long room that I was just poking my head into? Yeah, that's that's where we were just a moment ago. Confirming that he has unfortunately passed away. Do you have any craft metal? Not at the moment. I used it for an item earlier. After I found some last stream, I believe. Hold up. What was the item I got it? I used for it. Or used it for, I should say. What was the item I used it on again? Oh, yeah, the sting shards. He would sell you the... Yeah, that was alluded to a moment ago with Austie. Talking about, like, hey, you can maybe get this stuff for free. Unfortunately, he's no longer among the living. I do not remember for the life of me what was over here. Ah, right. Okay. Okay. The dice wouldn't help me with that hit, unfortunately. I don't remember what's on the far right of this area where that little doorway marking is. But if next is Sands of Karak, then we might as well head there. It was just kind of chilling there, it seems like. Oh, nothing useful there. Okay, what is the closest... Oh, it's probably like... As I say, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, as to which, station I go to get over there. We're already heading this way. We might as well go through far fields, I suppose. Oh, I remember that section. Okay, never mind. We're not doing that again. Alrighty. Scaring all the birds as I make lots of noise. Oh. Don't mind me. Sorry for hitting you in the back of the head there. Gotta go back to work. Hope you have a good day. Hope you have a good rest of your day at work. Don't let them push you too hard. Okay. So. I don't remember which vendor that is over there. You're gonna try not to? Please take care. I know things have been rough lately, and hopefully soon you'll be able to get because of the cough, you know. Hope you're able to get that cleared up. Continue to, I should say. After some tasty goodies, we never say no to a fair trade. Take a look at what we've got. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of them right in here. There's a crafting kit as well. Out of those, Thief's Mark. Sign yourself as a snitch and scoop up more rosaries from your bested foes. That would definitely make things easier for the grinding of things. Just watch when you're snitching that you don't lose some of your own. Okay, is there another one I should pick up while I'm here? Because I can afford this Psalm cylinder. Not particularly, the rest are just okay. So, deprioritize them, but just remember that there's stuff here. Now, I assume the mention of the sands of Karak. Hello, flea friend. Ow! To you too. Means that there's going to be another vendor up here at some point. I've only been here for the briefest of moments, apparently. Ow. Just for the map for chakra. Yeah, that was the only thing I did, I think. I showed up and just completely noped out at that moment. Okay, so this is interesting. How does one progress here? I think I need to go around from the bottom. Looking at the map. Oh, this stuff. Okay. Ow. Now I remember why I didn't like this spot. So we have... Oh, okay. There's a shortcut. Oh no. Yeah, that was a bad call on my part there. Oh, come on. Is that just meant to go the other way? Probably. Okay, so we made it over to this section, whatever's in here. This is not the direction that was intended before, but... Oh, there's a bench. There's stuff I have to deal with first, but there's a bench. Ow. The bench might be a good idea for if I can swing it over here. Ow. Do I need to worry about this? This feels like the type of thing that that's like, oh, you made this decision in this chapter, and now you have to play through the rest of the game again to make a different decision. Just the fact that they're sitting here. Oh, hey, how convenient. Yeah, apparently. It's a simple key. Who would have guessed that it was right there? This whole time. For free. We're not going to fight those guys again right now. Okay, maybe we do need to fight these guys again right now. Or at least de-aggro them real quick. What is down below here? Okay, that's a breakable wall. Lots of hungry sandworms. Gotcha. Oh, hi, buddy. No, you don't get to use my elevator. And I also didn't mean to use my elevator, but it's not that big of a waste of time. It's not an issue. Okay. What do we got this way? Any breakable wall down here? Oh, that's the thing right next to the... Okay. We are not going that way right this moment. Unless y'all think I should. Okay. Anything in here? No, just a bunch of... Oh, hi. Ow. Should have figured. Should have figured there was an enemy in here with that. It felt too convenient. Ow. Okay, so that just... That was basically all I need to worry about there, I think. Don't ask me why I started to go down again, either. Uh-oh. Ow. Sometimes platforming does not turn out the way I intended to. There we are. Okay, so there should be... So I suppose I don't actually know how to get all the way up there? Because it doesn't look like I have a spot that I can actually latch onto here. Like, it looks like there's a drop-down spot, but not a climb up here spot. Maybe this? No, oh, that does not work the way that I thought it might. Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of trying to force something to happen there that's not gonna work. Or am I on the right track? You tell me. We're just probably not going that way this particular... Truthfully, you forgot and I got distracted. That was my fault. Ah, almost. Ow. Ow. Oh no. Yeah. Well, at least I kept myself from dying right there. It didn't accomplish what I wanted it to accomplish, but... Well, I didn't avoid falling there, I should say. But I managed to not die. Come on. There we go. Okay. Oh, hi, buddy. Ow. That was not how that was supposed to go. Okay. We took care of the flying pest. Unfortunately, all of our shards went down there. There's something over here? Maybe not. Okay. Oh, I should probably follow those just to make sure I don't lose them forever, you know? In the event that's a possibility. I do not remember what is going on with this particular section. If there's something I need to worry about. Because I was pretty much just here for chakra, so maybe it's something that I just don't know, period. Oop. Well, there's something up there, which there's a whole bunch of silk. Ow. I don't know why that would be there except to just be a trap, essentially. Oh. And this was probably an item and a tool we picked up, so well, at least we got some materials out of that. Trying to remember what all was going on in here. Oop. Okay. So yeah, I am unsure how to fill in those last bits of map there, if that's something I can even do at this point. Because it didn't look like I could get up past the blockade here. Well, if nothing else, I can just head down and go back to the station here and open up the place in Deep Docks. How are you supposed to get up there? Yeah, I know. That's... Maybe you do pogo? Maybe. But we're gonna worry about that some other time. Gentle floating down. The station's over here. There we are. Okay. Two Deep Docks for more progress. Hopefully. We'll see what we can knock out in the next couple minutes here. Yes, I did finish the food quest. We did that last time, I believe. Never mind, you're behind again. Ah! Stuff happens. Okay. Use the simple key, yes. Okay, what's on the other side of this door? Who knows? I don't. Who would have guessed there's enemies on the other side of this door? It's a shocker. Ow. Of course, I forgot to re-equip my fire protection, so this is gonna be fun. Ow. Ow. At least we're getting a bunch of rosaries out of this. Okay, there's... Looks like that used to be kind of an elevator of some sort, but it's definitely not usable now. Oh, hi. Ow. Don't mind if I do, take all that stuff. Oh, that's new. Oh, you climb up, too. Okay. Good to know. Whew. Okay. We didn't die to that thing first try. That's all I'm looking for right now. Ow. Oh no. Oh, this is a fun spot to be in, it looks like. Okay. I don't even know what I'm looking for in here. I'm just filling in the map a little bit. Hello. Ah! It's that other thing that people were saying could get me the seared meat. Sharpening slate made from cut and polished flint gem. Temporarily superheats the needle's blade, imbuing each slash with flame and increasing lethality. There's one off the list, indeed. Did you climb the mountain yet? Yes, that was several streams ago, I think, at this point. Yeah. I don't know if there's still something there to be found, but, yeah, I have definitely scaled the mountain. That was not how that was supposed to go. Is there something else in this area? Probably down from here. I don't think I've gone that direction. If there's something super involved in a moment, I'll probably call stream then, but I'm just going like anything little bits and pieces apparently. Ow. Well, that guy uses explosives. That's good to know. The good news again is lived through that somehow. Okay, there's a switch on the other side of that. That's probably not a direction to go for me right now. And there's a switch on the side of that. Okay. Shard bundle. Okay, nice. That's a collapsing platform. Good to know. That's a very warm platform. That's also good to know. Okay, I don't think there's very much I can get to at the moment. So we probably will be calling it calling it once I get back to the bench here. Come on. Ring the bell as we go in, just to be polite. And we're back at the bench. So yeah, there's 2 routes to go either direction there, and I'm not entirely sure how one is supposed to open either of them at the moment. Well, there's clearly something up to the right there. But that's for another day. I'd like to thank you all for being here today. Thank you for hanging out and chilling while I'm hunting down all the various items I might need for Act 2. We'll be back again on Friday, most likely with Silksong again. I'm gonna try and get some of the more grindy aspects out of the way. Like finding some of the tools. I'll pull up a map and just kind of go for it unless there's a boss fight or something involved, because I'd like to actually include folks in the boss fight portions of things. So until then, please take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye bye.